Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. The message I heard is tell me about it. The scripture comes from Judges 1 and 10. They advanced against the Canaanites living in Hebron, formerly called Kiriath Arba, and defeated Shishai, Ahiman, and Talmai. From there, they advanced against the people living in Debir, formerly called Kiriath Sephir. God said, for somebody, I just feel like you feel like, I just feel like somebody that you feel like your enemies, like there's somebody that's advancing on you. That's like somebody's advancing on you. Somebody is coming against you because it says they advanced against the Canaanites living in Hebron and defeated. So for somebody, you feel like there's someone that is advancing against you. There's someone that is coming after you. And it's like whoever this person is, they are just like, I feel like this is somebody that they feel like they ain't got nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying? Like they feel like they don't care how it turned out. They really, you know what I'm saying? They not tripping. It's nothing. They feel like it's nothing that could possibly happen that, you know what I'm saying, will make them stop messing with you. But baby, see, the thing about it is, God said, but, we praise a God that sits high and looks down low. And because we praise and glorify a God that sits up high and looks down low, he can see things that we can't see. And even though this person thinks to themselves that there's nothing that could possibly happen that will make them stop messing with you, God said he know exactly what to do. He know exactly what button to push because God can do things that people can't. And that's just what it is. And you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm just being real because everybody is not concerned about certain things, but God said he know what they are concerned about. And that's just being real. It don't have to be a situation like you don't have to tell God what it is that you don't want to happen, what it is that you know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. And for some of y'all, this person's biggest fear is you accomplishing whatever task you trying to accomplish that they keep trying to stop you from. And that's what's going to happen. God said, peace be still. It's not like they peace be still. Peace be still. Peace be still. It's like, I just feel like this is a situation where it's somebody that is real bored. And they real bored. Like this is somebody that is so bored, miserably bored with their life, that they are finding themselves entertained by meddling in yours. And God said that even though they think to themselves that they don't have nothing that they care about and that there's nothing that could possibly happen that could possibly cause them any alarm, God said he knows of things that could happen that will cause problems, that will shake stuff up, that will cause distractions, that will cause issues for them. And it will be better for them to stop messing with you. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like this is somebody that is one thing when you know what I'm saying, when you dislike somebody, but you know what I'm saying, you dislike them and you just don't rock with them, you don't mess with them, you don't say hi, you don't say bye, you don't hold conversations with them because you don't like them. It's another thing when you don't like somebody, and regardless if you saying hi or not, you are deliberately going out your way to try to destroy any and everything you can for them because you hate them that much. You hate them so much, you go out of your way to figure out what they have going on in their life. This is somebody that is stalking somebody to figure out what they got going on so they can interrupt and interfere. God said this person is under judgment. And it's not a situation where they just gonna be able to run up on you and run up on you and run up on you. And no, God said for some of them, they talking about they don't have nothing to lose. And it's they at all costs and at this and at that. God said the very thing that they talk about at all costs, all that, they gonna go through all that. They gonna spend all that money. They gonna make up all them lies. They gonna spit out all them rumors. They gonna turn this person, that person, and a third against you. And you still still gonna get the happily ever after that God promised you, because that's what he said. And God said for somebody with the person he told you was going to have it with, regardless to what anybody is talking about, regardless to how anybody is feeling about it. And that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the message. Like, I just feel like for somebody, like, that's what it is. You're going to have that job, and that's just that. That's going to be your position. And you're going to make the exact amount that God said that you was going to make. It's not going to be a situation where God going to be like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and, you're right. I'm not going to give them that. I said that, but I changed my mind. God said he do not change his mind. When he make up his mind, he make up his mind, and that's that. It's not a situation where he changes his mind. Even when it comes to David becoming king after Saul, it's not a situation where God changed his mind. Saul was still the king. He was still the first king. He was still the king. He was the king several years after God had already anointed David. And I'm saying this to say that it's not a situation where God about to change his mind about what he gonna do concerning you. And that's just what it is. And yes, people, we have free will, and some people may fall here and there. They may, do whatever it is that they do. But God said when it come down to it, you still gonna have that happily ever after, regardless to what it is. You know what I'm saying? If it's a situation, you in a relationship, you trying to make it work, or you get married, you trying to make it work, and it don't work out. It is what it is. Maybe your happily ever after is intended to be with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have kids and y'all break up, man, maybe it's intended for somebody else to be in your children's life, and that's just what it is. And you know what I'm saying? I know that a lot of people don't like hearing that, but if you don't want it to be no step parents, then that means that the person that you have kids with, y'all should be willing to work it out. You know what I'm saying? And that's really all a relationship is. If you like them enough to lay down with them, to make a child with them, to, build your relationship up into that point, why, why would you bring somebody else into the situation and say, you know what, nah, I'm not gonna do this no more, I'm good on this, I'm gonna, I don't care, and I know y'all need protecting, and y'all know y'all need providing for, and it's gonna be really hard for you to feed my child and give my child a place to stay and to make sure that my child is good, but this person over here is looking really good. We've had a lot of issues. This person has told me this. I heard this. I saw that. This, that. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, and now, you know what I'm saying? Now this person is with somebody else, and now the mom is along with the kid. She has struggling by herself. She end up finding somebody else. They say they gonna do, and you know what I'm saying? That man step up. He taking care of mama, taking care of the kid. Cause you know what I'm saying? When it really come down to it, just because such and such friends had a problem, you know what I'm saying, which you don't mean that the next person friends gonna, I'm just being real. Just because one person found a problem with this, that, and the third, and I just feel like, long story short, it could, this would also lead to its own form of wrath, its own form of punishment. And I'm saying that because, now that dad is going to have to look on and watch his child being raised by somebody else, or simultaneously the mom too. You know what I'm saying? Both, really. To be honest, it ain't even just falling on one person. It will fall on both. Both of them will end up in a position to where they have to watch their child being raised by someone else. Somebody else is in the picture. And you know what I'm saying? It's a situation where it didn't have to be that way. But I just feel like God is saying that that's an advancement. That's an advancement of the enemy to try to destroy what God wants it to be. Because, you know what I'm saying? In reality, if you are doing everything that you can in your power, you and your person are happy, y'all have a peaceful, happy, blissful relationship, and somebody is sitting there looking at that relationship thinking to themselves, what could I possibly do to tear it apart? Come on now. That ain't God-like. That's not an act of God. at all. You know what I'm saying? And even, you know what I'm saying, how some people say that they are God, and they, you know what I'm saying, they say they are gods, or, you know what I'm saying, whatever, lowercase g gods, or whatever it is they consider themselves to be. That ain't God like. It's not. Like, that's not. Why would you interfere with anybody's happiness? Regardless of how you feel about that person, it don't got nothing to do with you. And regardless if you don't like them or not, it don't have nothing to do with you. And what a pity and what a shame would it be for you to tear up somebody's family just because you feel some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if it's somebody, you know what I'm saying, but because they feeling that person. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to see that person doing good. They don't want to see that person happy, whatever it is. I just feel like when it comes down to it, God says this person advancing, and they think to themselves, ain't nothing can hurt me. Nobody can hurt me. God said he know exactly how to hit it right. And that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.